Hey, beautiful people, it is Meggi Liz, and if you follow me on TikTok or Twitter, you have been anticipating this video. And this is exposing the fuck out of Walmart. So, as you guys know, I worked at Walmart for about 7 months, and I just got fired. I'm actually recording this the day I got fired. And yeah, it happened. So basically, why I got fired is because of my attendance, which, by the way, Cedric was supposed to approve most of those days, and they didn't, which is why I got fired. They said that I never called them, but in reality, I did like 3 or 4 times, and they told me to do it all online, when in reality, that was not what was supposed to happen. So, yeah, that's why I got fired. We're just gonna throw that right out there, and now to expose the fuck out of them. I've been waiting to make this video for months now, by the way, because I've been planning on leaving for a few months now. So, and before you ask like what I'm gonna do for work now, I actually already planned a job interview earlier in the day for Wednesday, which I'm recording this Monday. So by the time this releases, I probably got the job or did not. Who knows? Probably got it though, but who fucking knows? But that's not what you guys are here. You guys are here for the tea, and I am about to give it to you, so you better hold on to that mug, because I'm about to spill the fuck out of how corrupt that place is. So basically, they treat their employees like garbage. They treat us like we are fucking dogs begging for food. That is how they treat us. And they mistreat us. The conditions that we worked in were terrible. It's toxic. People treating you like shit all the time. People not showing you respect. Not even the customers. My own bosses didn't treat me with respect. Or anyone for that matter of a fact. They didn't treat anyone with fucking respect. So first we are going to start off by talking about the big boss, my store manager. I'm not going to say specifically who told me this information. They are going to be kept private because they do currently still work there, and I am not going to cost them their job because of this. But someone that I worked with told me that they overheard my boss basically say that she doesn't give a fuck if you have kid emergency, if you are in the hospital, anything. If you do not show up to work, she doesn't feel bad for you about getting fired. Alright, so already shitty fucking boss, right? It gets worse. So they expect people that work on cars to wear their masks, even though they are outside in the bays and they have safety glasses on, which fog up. Do you really expect them to be able to wear masks with foggy glasses? No, they're gonna fuck something up, and that's not gonna be on them. That's gonna be on you, honey. One of my friends basically has a condition where she actually cannot wear one because she will stop breathing. So she would wear one, but like under her nose, because if it covered her nose, like, she would be on the ground, practically. Like, passed the fuck out from lack of oxygen. They wrote her up because of it. This, by the way, is new. Like, this just happened. Yeah, so fuck them for that. Obviously, they care more about a policy that doesn't exist than their own cashiers' lives. So, now, the major T, alright? So, as you guys know, I have health issues, alright? My liver's practically failing me. My ulcers are, like, I have 2 ulcers. My stomach lining is fucked. But did they care? No, that's why I got fired. Is because I missed so many days because of it. Because there were days that I couldn't get out of bed because I was in so much pain. So, yeah, they don't care about how you feel or what health conditions you have. You better be at fucking work or you're gonna be fired. You're gonna be the next one sacked. So yeah, if that tells you anything about that corporation. Now we're going to talk about the lady of the hour, my coach. So basically, a coach is pretty much, I don't even know what their fucking job is, okay? Like, basically, like, their management. But there's different, like, coaches for different departments. She was coach for a few different departments. She was the worst of them all. She is the reason why I started looking for a new job. Like, she is one of those people that should not be in management, because if you talk to her about anything serious, she looks like she is going to throw up and or pass out. So yeah. And she just makes everyone feel like shit, basically. Like, she is a bitch to everyone. She treats everyone like dog shit and with no respect. She thinks she's better than everyone, when in reality, she fucking isn't. I'm not one of those people to say I'm better than you, but I'm better than her. 100%. Like, at least I'm a good person. I'm a nice person. Her, on the other hand, no. She was I'm not usually a person to use this word online. I do kind of say it a lot in my everyday sentences. But she was a cunt. There we go. Just gonna put that out there. Fuck that bitch. And she's also the one that fired me, by the way. But she was such a pussy, by the way. Like, she didn't, come to me, like, on her own to fire me. She brought me into the AD office. And our one of my team leads, who also used to do, like, the security, like, would follow customers around, make sure people didn't steal, like, would wear, like, normal clothing. He used to do that. Yeah, she had him sit there. I'm like, do you think I'm gonna punch you or something? Like, yes, I want to punch you every fucking day. But I'm actually not going to. Like, I wanted to be disrespectful, and the only reason I wasn't towards her when she fired me is because he was sitting there. So it's probably a good thing that he was sitting there. Because I was going to not only tell her to kiss my ass, but I was also going to tell her that she can shove this job straight up her ass. So it's probably a good thing that he was sitting there, because I 100% would have said some choice words. And if this tells you anything, another person, who I'm not going to say names, they also told me that they were talking to, okay, so when they first started, a few years ago, there were like 12 to 15, probably even more than that. So like, let's say 15 plus people there that were there for over 30 years. All right. Now, there's 3 that I know of. I think at least one of them might have left by now. I don't know. Last I knew, there was 3 of them still there. And they all have said pretty much the same thing, which is, when I started here as a teen or early adult, I wanted to retire here and blah, blah, blah. Now, they want to leave. If that tells you anything. Just within the last few years, things have went to shit. Ever since the store manager, the first person I talked about, took over. Like, before that, apparently things were good. But not anymore, as we can see. And, like, I don't know, like, that entire job is just such bullshit. It's toxic. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, the minute she told me she was letting me go, all that stress, gone. All of that panic that I felt every day, gone. That tells you anything. Fuck Walmart. Never work for Walmart. Sam Walton would be rolling in his grave right now. What it has turned into. And you know that's a fucking fact. So yes, moral of the story, never work for Walmart. Walmart is corrupt as fuck, and it is probably never going to change. It has went so downhill in the last few years, there's nothing that could probably fix it. Nothing at all. So, yeah. And I'm not going to tell you the location, unless if you DM me on Twitter, then I might tell you. Meggi Liz Real. Because I'm not trying to get sued. But yeah, if you want to know, direct message me. If you live in Missouri, direct message me, because that's where I live. So that's what you guys really need to know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. That is honestly, I think, really it. Like, it's such a just... Like, I feel like I probably missed out some details. But at the end of the day, like, that place is just toxic. That's all you need to know. Like, if you want a job that you feel happy, don't feel stressed, or at least stressed every fucking day, and you want a job that treats you with respect, don't work at Walmart. Just fucking don't. Just avoid that entire place. And honestly, I feel like people just need to stop giving their money. Like, I understand Walmart is like one of the biggest corporations, but yeah, shouldn't be that way because of how corrupt that corporation is and that company. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up, smash that like button, comment for suggestions on upcoming videos, because I always really love to take your suggestions. All my social media will be down in the description. My Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitch, and TikTok will all be down there. And as always, I love each and every single one of you. Stay lit and never work for Walmart. Bye, guys.